What's poppin' people, SSJAipom here with episode 2 of Combo Breaker, the weekly series where we take one video off from Xenoverse to talk about other games or other stuff, just so we don't burn ourselves out. I won't be talking about Nioh too much though. In fact, I wanted to ask you guys what games or DLC are you looking forward to this year? Let me know in the comment section below. This video is pretty much going to be all about games I'm looking forward to, and I want to really communicate with you guys about what games you guys are looking forward to, because I know this year might be a good year for gaming, but hey, it might be trash, but let's get right into that though. So now you know first and foremost that I'm gonna be waiting for that Xenoverse 2 DLC. Anything, and I mean anything we can get to make the game a little bit fresher is definitely welcome. And with Champa and Vados and our first look at the Universe 6 stuff with the English voice cast popping up so soon, I am like absolutely like, boy. And I'm hoping they just outdo themselves in DLC Pack 3 like altogether, because Dimps upset a lot of people in the community with how they advertise certain characters for this DLC pack. But I'm just saying, give them a chance, guys, and hopefully they will do the right thing here in terms of content and how it works. But I'm really looking forward to that Universe 6 stuff, man. I want to fight Frost, I want to fight Hit in story mode and all that, and I'm hoping everything works out all right. But can you imagine how dope it's gonna be when Black and Zamasu and Super Saiyan Blue Vegito get here finally? Oh man, I know a lot of people don't even play as those characters yet, and they might complain when they do get here and they might have like the same combo strings, but I'm really looking forward to Blue Vegito and Rose Black, because I'm waiting for the longest. I'm like probably one of the few people who stuck with Black from the moment they picked him up, because I know people were like, oh my god, he has the same combo string, blah blah blah. We had this conversation all the time on the channel, but I'm really hoping Rose Black is dope as hell. And I'm also super hyped for Injustice 2, and I'm kind of salty I didn't get my beta code yet. Because, no, hear me out. I'm a huge fan of almost anything DC, and I'm one of the few people who prefers the DC movies over like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Shocker, I know. But with that being said, I really need my DC gaming fix. Like, I used to play DC Universe online like all the time, but since I started the channel up like 2, 3, 4 months ago maybe, I have not touched it in a while. And it's one of those games you have to like have a subscription or whatever, like a legendary status or membership or whatever, to keep playing it at like the highest level. So I'm not gonna play no fucking DC game demo, basically is what I'm telling you. And maybe when Injustice 2 drops, I'll be done with my whole little like drought. But I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope I get my beta code soon, because if not, somebody gonna get this working on Xenoverse. I'm gonna absolutely elbow the shit out of someone. And Persona 5. Oh my god, a couple of you guys noticed the Persona 4 music being used in my cast character stamina break guides and the combo references, and that's because Persona 4 is like easily one of my favorite games of all time. I mean, I blew like 74 hours on it, which by like regular RPG standards probably doesn't seem like much, like it's not too impressive or nothing like that, but the fact that I don't like most RPGs in the first place, and that Persona 4 held my interest for so long, like I was that immersed in it, it has to be a testament to how good of a game it is. And if you guys have not tried out Persona 4, try it out, man, or just look up gameplay of it. It's an RPG, so it's like turn-based and stuff, but I gotta say, I have nothing but faith and like high expectations for Persona 5, for sure. Like, when I seen it drop like in Japan already, and like a reason we might not be getting it is because of like, I guess people want like a Japanese voiceover for the English release. Boy, I was so mad. I think Deadpool was mad too. Just because the game itself, I don't want to watch any spoilers or anything like that. So I'm literally sitting here waiting for Persona 4, and then Persona 5, excuse me, to come. Like, even on PSN, my like avatar right now is like a Persona 5 character. I don't even know who the guy is, but I have faith he's gonna be cool, because he looks cool. Like, he's like Naruto's little brother or something like that. What else can we talk about? I got into Souls games like way back when Bloodborne dropped. Like, I think that was like a launch title for P4, right? Bloodborne. And I love the difficulty on the games when it's not like super obnoxious or annoying, you know? And I can't bring myself to play Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 because they just look so old to me. Like, I can't get into it, like I can't be immersed. But Dark Souls 3 is another one of my favorite all-time games. And before Xenoverse 2 came out, there was like an 8-month stretch or something where like Dark Souls 3 was the only game I played with my friends. Like, we would play that shit all day, every day that we had the chance, just making characters over and over and running through the story, getting good at the PvP and whatnot. And I easily put over like 600 hours in the game. No exaggeration either. Like, I easily put in like 600 hours before the DLC dropped out. And the first DLC fell flat, but I'm hoping that DLC 2 is actually like, you know, actually useful. Like, like it's actually good. But yeah. In that same vein though, I am hyped for the game you guys are watching right now. Nioh. I wasn't feeling the game when the first demo dropped, and it felt very much like a bootleg Dark Souls in the single player, and it felt really boring and obnoxious with how hard enemies would like randomly hit you and one shot you and shit like that. But the multiplayer, however, redeemed the game for me like 100%. Like the Last Chance demo was so fun. I blew like 4 hours of a day I was supposed to be recording for you guys playing Nioh. Like that's how much I was into it. I really like the aesthetic. It's like if you guys have played like Tokiden or like the demo for Tokiden on PS4, it's like this it's like Monster Hunter, but like with Japanese like legends and folklore and shit like that. And I feel like that's what Nioh is. You're fighting like a bunch of Oni and demons and Japanese, like there was like a Kappa thing we had to chase around with like a golden turtle shell on its back. Like it's a really fun, neat game with that difficulty that'll make you come back and play, especially when you're playing with friends. But the mission that we played through, we finally beat it or whatever. It had like a nightmare mode, which is like if you like a new game plus pretty much for the stage, and I thought that was really dope. It has a very, very good online interface that you could like go to the stores and shops and all that and upgrade your character before going into missions with your friends, which I feel like Xenoverse itself needs, because we have like this really outdated, crappy, like you gotta make a party to make a team and all this extra BS, and you know, like why can't I just invite someone to a group from the start menu or something like that, you know? But Nioh is shaping up to be one of the standout games for me this year for sure. I definitely look forward to Nioh, and I'm hoping that it does like a lot more with its future. I don't even know if it's more than 2 players, like, because Dark Souls you can play with like 4 people at a time, and usually when I'm in a party with my friends or something, we have more than like just the two of us. So if Nioh does have more than like 2 players, I would love to play the game with some of you guys who get it too, because I know a lot of my friends aren't too sold on it just yet. But at least my boy Larry is trying to buy it, and I appreciate that, so I won't be playing the game alone, going through the hardest difficulty. And of course Deadpool is probably gonna get it too, so if you guys want more combo breakers of that, or funny scenes of us playing that, like the first combo breaker where we played Dark Souls 3, let me know. Let me know what games from the list that I mentioned at all that you want to see here, and I'll be sure to like try to bring you guys that at least like once a week or something, you know, just so Xenoverse doesn't like bore you out, because I know there's so much Xenoverse content, like especially on this channel, like oh my god, like but yeah, anyway, off that tangent, Digimon Story is also on my list of things to grab, and I love the Cyber Sleuth, and I want this one to be just as good, if not better, than the first one. It's not for everyone, so I won't speak about it too much, but if you're into RPGs or you want to give something a try, check out Cyber Sleuth if you can, the storyline, and anyway, like you can just YouTube it. It was really fun, and I've seen a lot of Digimon that I did recognize from my childhood, because it's not a series I keep up with. I don't keep up with Pokemon and Digimon anymore, but it was really nice to see the classics that I remember from back when I was in like literally like when I was literally like drawing them in notebooks and stuff, you know, so it was cool. Final Fantasy 15 is supposedly getting a multiplayer patch, and I'm hyped for that because I beat the main game, but it felt like a chore to do some of the side missions. Maybe with friends it'll be like a little bit more tolerable, and I'll like the game a bit more. It just it has an interesting combat system for sure, and I really want to like it. I really want to like the game, like I really want to like it, but at least I burned through like 20 hours or so on it, so it's okay. Like I didn't drop it halfway through. But you know what? The Final Fantasy VII Remake, I have to get that. Is that coming out this year? I hope it's coming out. The Final Fantasy VII Remake is so important. It's vital at this point, because after playing 15, I had hopes that 7 would carry over like this fighting style they came up with. The only thing that kind of irks me with that is like the episodic nature of it, because I don't like having to wait for content too much. You know, like when it comes to like the Walking Dead games, I love the stories and whatnot, but I just hate that you know that wait before you get new stuff. So hopefully Final Fantasy VII's remake is not like too long with the waits. Like I can get the game. I might just wait till it all comes out, you know. That might be the best option, as long as it doesn't take us another like 15 years like Final Fantasy 15. No shade. Hashtag your resistance in the comment section below. Also, Nier Automata, whatever the fuck Nier Automata is, Nier Automata. It looks dope. I really like it. And if you guys didn't know, I'm really like, if I'm gonna play a game that involves me looking at a character's back or backside for a very long time, I prefer for it to be a female character. So I tend to make female characters on video games. So playing Nier Automata or whatever, I was okay with that. I was okay with the 2B being a like a cyberpunk or whatever the hell female. Like yeah, I'm also interested in Mass Effect a little bit. I never played any of the other games in the series, but I feel like this one is gonna be like a hard reboot, or like a little continuation or something of the story, and I don't have to know too much of the old one. Oh my god, you can't be serious. Okay, we're back. Hi, take 2. Slide me a L in the comment section below if you stayed this long. That was, of course, timing, you know. Timing is a thing that we all don't have too well down, and I like the way that, and now my phone wants to vibrate as well. Awesome, great, dope. This is really cool. But yeah, I'm really interested in Mass Effect, guys, and, if any of you guys are like, you know anything about the story or the mythos so far, let me know about it, because I haven't looked into it too much myself, just simply because it seems like it's such a big expanded universe and all that. But I'm hoping like it's really something I can get into. And Deadpool gave it good reviews, like the first few Mass Effects, so I'm hoping that this one's gonna be good too. And yeah, like I just want to know what games you guys are hyped for this year. I'm hoping to get some sort of community events going or something for Xenoverse for you guys, so the game isn't as stale. And of course, if you're new to the channel, you should know that I do Xenoverse 2 streams on twitch.tv. Most of the streams I've been doing are endless battle gauntlets, and there won't be one today, but they are returning next week Sunday, and the winner of that gauntlet will receive a $50 PSN card as my thanks for hitting 500 subscribers like 2 weeks ago. But crazily enough, we're close to hitting 700 subscribers, so you guys are trying to get me. You're trying to get me. Trying to drain the pockets. So I do appreciate all you guys coming through, and if you stayed this long, thank you. You're dope. So if you want to get a shot in that gauntlet, and you play Xenoverse 2 on PS4, hop in the stream and hang out when it goes live, and we'll usually hang out for upwards of 3 hours on most of the streams. And if you want to be featured in the pop-up endless battle room fighter showcase, keep your eyes on either the channel or my Twitter to know when something's going down. So those are 2 separate things, the endless battle room and the streams, but you'll know the difference by the video that goes up when they're live. And I'm probably gonna be dropping an official gauntlet trailer or something in the coming days with the rules of the next Elimination Gauntlet stream, which will probably be cast characters only. And remember, that's going down next Sunday. If you stayed this long and you like the gameplay, let me know what you're thinking about grabbing Nioh. We can probably play some stages together or something when it does come out, because the multiplayer looks a lot more fun than the single player in this game. Whereas in Dark Souls, I kind of did like, it was pretty much the same thing though for multiplayer for Dark Souls. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video though. Take care of yourselves and long live the resistance. I'm like fighting a burp. That last little. I've been fighting a burp that last little segment, and it's irking me. I like how at the end of the video, everything just like fell apart. Like the Combo Breaker series is basically just, you know, a little something for you guys. A lot less tutorial, a lot less tips, and more hanging out casual stuff. But yeah, I do want to know what games you guys are looking forward to. And we're gonna try that again without the burp trying to come out, because you know the boy got mind over matter, willpower, and all that on that. So for real, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Take care of yourself.